And this series is all about making $10,000 or more per month with your business. And I want to start this series off with a very fundamental just outlook and view on what it takes to earn $10,000 a month. Okay, and behind me, you see this little dot. And what happens is, when you start your business, you start very small. And this is where you start to learn, you take a long time to understand things. And this is how it was for me, all right? No one starts at a 10K month level. It's impossible to do that, okay? You have to think small at the beginning. And this is where you have to just get started and make the decision. And you could look at the sport that you're coaching. It could be soccer, basketball, baseball, tennis, pickleball, racquetball. I don't give a crap what sport you coach. Doesn't matter to me. It just takes the idea of saying, hey, I have this expertise in this sport, and I know I can coach it at a high level, and I know I can give personalized coaching. If you have that down, okay, what I'm about to show you in the next couple of weeks, it's going to work. And I promise you, if you're willing to put in the work, and if you want to work with me on it, like, I'd love to help you. But it all comes down to starting small, okay? Because when you start small, right, I think a great goal to have at the very beginning is, well, let's see how we can make an extra $500 a month. That would be a great target. Even if you are already in business right now, I would think, well, in the next 30 days, what can I do to make an extra $500 a month? And have a small goal of how can I do that, okay? Again, when we start small at a lower target, okay, this means that over the next 30 days, you're doing something that's adding $500 per month over the next, hopefully 12 months, if you have that set up the way that I teach you, okay? And from there, we're taking little baby steps. So this little circle we have when you're starting, it gets a little bit bigger. And then as we start increasing this, all right, the next goal would be, well, we're already making $500 more per month. How can we double that? How can we make $1,000 more dollars per month? So that's $1,500. So this is compounding. So now we're at an extra $1,500 per month, okay? Again, this is getting bigger. So your business is growing. You have to start small though. If we try to start off with this grand idea of, oh, I need to make $10,000 a month, and you don't take the first action, the first steps, it's not gonna happen. So you have to start small, okay? Then from here, and over the next 4 videos, I'm gonna systematically show you how to do this, all right? But we wanna set down the foundation, all right? But then from here, it's like, well, how can I make an extra $2,000 per month on top of this? Okay, so we take $1,500 plus $2,000. That is $4,500. Sorry, $3,500. And you have to think about this right now. If you have systems in place and you just start off small, you could get to $3,500 per month within, I would say, I don't know, a 90-day period if you just work really hard. And I know this is a level most coaches know if they can get there, they can quit their job. And I've seen a lot of coaches in our mastermind quit their job within a 30, 60, or 90-day period if they decide to sack up and do the work, right? So this is very doable. And the reason why we're starting small though is because if you have this grand vision of making 10K a month, but you don't know how to do it, and you go a couple months without making $10,000 a month, then you're gonna feel down, you're gonna feel discouraged, and you're gonna give up. That's why we gotta take little baby steps. And then from here, all right, we can grow that. We can say, well, how can I make an extra $4,000 a month on top of this? Okay, then from here, we're at $7,500. And here's the cool thing. In order to reach 10,000, you need $2,500 more dollars here. And you already know how to do that because we've already done these two. And that has proven that this works, okay? And again, this all comes down to just your mindset of how you look at your business from the very beginning. or how you look at it right now. Like you could be at $4,000 or $5,000 a month right now and you want to get to the 10K level, but maybe your systems are backwards. Maybe you don't have automated billing in place. Maybe you don't have any marketing in place. Maybe not enough parents know, like, and trust you in your area. Like, this all comes down to you, right? Just taking a deeper look at, well, how can I set this up? And how can I do this in a way where it's leveraged? And over the next couple of weeks, the next 4 weeks to be exact, we're going to break this down. But this is something I really want you to look at and just understand before we get to those videos. All right, so that's it for today's video. Remember, if you want to text me, shoot me a text right here. I'm ready to help you out, wanting to help you out. Take advantage of that. This is for you if you're doing private one-on-one training or group training. And what we have to do first is we look at the number 10,000. This is a number a lot of coaches want to get to, and I don't know why, but that's just a cool sounding number that can give you a lot of freedom in your life, that can pay off a lot of debt, whatever it is, whatever your situation is. But what we have to do is we look at this number and we try to break this down into, I'm just going to give you two options here, or two different ways to do this. Very simple, okay? Now the first option, which takes a little bit more time, it's a little bit harder to sell, but I know it's very doable. I've seen coaches do this within a 12-month period. By the end of 12 months, they're making $10,000 a month in their business. And what it is they do, I'm just going to put high-end training. And this might not be for you. That's okay. But a great example is $500 a month. All right, this means you have an amazing service. I'm not saying we'll just go charge $500 a month and show up for 1 hour every week and train Billy Bob for an hour and just not talk to him, not give him any value. Like, I'm not talking about that. It's very possible with the right setup. But this means that with $500 a month, okay, we need 20 clients. And if you look at the 7-day week, or let's just say 5-day week, that means that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if we take 20 clients, that means you take 5 days, Monday through Friday. That means you'd have 4 sessions per day. And I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, wow, that sounds pretty easy. I could for sure work 4 sessions a day and make $10,000. That sounds amazing. And I will tell you, because I've done that before, if you have that many clients, yes, you can do that. Absolutely, you can do that. And you could set this whole thing up to where you're not even doing any of the sessions at all. You could have someone else who's doing it. But if you're personally doing this many sessions, okay, over a period of time, that will wear on you. But this is the easy math. $500 per client, 20 clients. This is one way of getting here. Now the next, I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to put lower end program. All right. And the number to think about here is 150. And I'm going to just range this from 150 to 200. And this could be more on your end. Like, that could be $300, all right? But this is a very simple way of doing it, okay? And I'm just gonna map this out for you. And let's say we have 10 clients per group. So this is group training, this is individual training, okay? So we have 10 clients per group. So if we take 10 times 150, that means you're doing 1,500 per group. So for 1 hour of training per week, if you have this set up the way I'm talking about, it's 10 clients, 150, all right? So it's 150 per client, and you take 150 times 10, that's 1,500 per group. If it was 200, that'd be 2,000 per group, all right? Very simple math. And if we break that down, we need to say, well, how many groups do I need to have to get past $10,000? And the answer is going to be 7 groups. All right, just take out the calculator. So you need 7 groups, which means you would need 70 clients. And this is where you have to really just take a deep look at yourself and say, well, do I want to work with less clients here, all right, but be working more hours? Or do I want to have more clients here where I have more impact, I'm helping more kids, and it's more affordable, so it's a little bit easier to sell? Or do you want to have both in place? And a lot of coaches I train, a lot of coaches I help, what they end up doing is they have offers like this. They're more expensive though, right? And then they have offers like this, and they have 2 different offers. And it allows allows parents to take options A or B, which is high-end training or group training. And if you think about it, this side is the most scalable way to run your business. Because if you look at here, you're going to be working 7 hours as far as on the field or on the court training, 7 hours compared to 20. And you're actually be making more here with just working 7. So that's working less than half the amount. And you could do all of this. I look at Monday through Friday. You could have, you only have 7 sessions throughout the week. You could do all of that on Thursday and Friday if you want, and have the rest of the week off, okay? And if you look at these options and you're thinking to yourself, well, Ben, that sounds really good. Like, how can I put all that together? Very simple. Shoot me a text right here at this number. I want to help you out. But clearly, these are options that you can take. These are options that coaches that I've helped in our mastermind, they're doing stuff very similar to this. Their group training might be more expensive. It really comes down to the offer. But this is a great way of looking at how you can do this consistently, all right? And if you want to make 10 grand a month consistently, you're going to have to think, well, let's reverse engineer this business. Let's look at it and say, well, how much do I actually want to work? How many clients do I want to be around? And then from there, we make easy decisions. This way you're on the right path, all right? That's it for this video. Remember, shoot me a text. I want to help you out. I want to help you put these in motion with your business. And I promise you, if you can put these in motion and you do what we talk about in the next video here on YouTube, this is